I have not posted an update on my incubator in a hot minute, like in 2 weeks. So a little bit of an update. Technically, according to the calendar, we are currently on day 22 of the hatch process. Now, I hadn't been keeping up with this calendar like I should have, so I just added in the dates. Hi, honey, thanks, my best little fluffy assistant over here. And I noticed peeping and some pipping yesterday. I added humidity. It was all good. One thing that's a little bit concerning to me currently, because I promised I would give you an honest review, is that there are only 2 chicks that have hatched. And if yesterday was hatch day, I should have more than just 2 chicks. Now, one thing that is optimistic for me is that these are both pure leg bar chicks and they are both females. So they are pullets, but there should be more pipping than just 2 chicks. So I'm going to check this out. I did update about how I pulled out some eggs. I candled them. I saw that some weren't developing, so I tossed them. I put in new eggs, so those should be hatching in about a week's time, so I'll keep you updated on those. And I'm going through, I have a couple that are pipped. It looks like actually quite a few Wyandotte eggs are pipped right now. Now, I mentioned in my last update video that some of these eggs that I placed in this incubator might have been a little bit past the viability point when it comes to being fertile and developing and hatching. So I think what I'm going to do for the rest of the summer, because I'm not regularly moving a lot of hatching eggs, is as I collect them, I'm going to set them in the incubator unless somebody has placed a special order for hatching eggs specifically. So I have blue lace red Wyandottes and I have cream leg bars as my special breeding groups. And the next time I do a test hatch, maybe I'll do a group of barnyard mixes, because I know that I can get an entire incubator full of eggs out of my chicken coop fresh that day and set them in the incubator and then compare and see how that works. Now, one interesting thing that I do notice on this incubator, which was why I thought it was strange yesterday when I started hearing cheeping and I saw the egg pipped, is that the day count on this incubator actually said that it was at 3 days yesterday, and now it's at 2 days. So if I had relied on the counter on this incubator, I would have been sorely mistaken. Thankfully, they did send that calendar, which is why I cross-referenced it this morning. So those chicks are actually hatching out on time. Just for some reason, the counter on this incubator isn't totally accurate. But my other incubators, my competitor incubators, I set a few days after my test incubator, and those are about 4 days from hatch, and I know that those counters are accurate, so I'm not sure why the ChickCozy Incubator isn't counting correctly, but it's something that I will keep an eye on as I progress through the next hatch.